Local businesses are the heartbeat of our community. I have the privilege of representing the very vibrant area of our city that includes Lowertown, Sandy Hill, and Vanier. We have the Byward Market, we have Rideau Street, Montreal Road, Beechwood. Those areas are very important for residents. They're also very important for the local economy, supporting local businesses. We're meeting in a few minutes with Grant Hooker, the founder of Beavertail, who's invested here in the Byward Market for 38 years. He's also a resident of Lowertown. Here with a good friend of mine, a resident here in Lowertown, a business owner that's well known to the Byward Market, but to the city, and even I'd say nationally. The founder of Beavertail right here, Grant Hooker. Thanks, Grant, for joining us this morning.
My pleasure.
So I know your passion for the Byward Market. You obviously have invested your time, you live nearby. What would you say is the opportunity that we have here in the Byward Market, and really in the city's gem? It's the city's oldest community, oldest neighborhood, and it's also one that is in continual renewal, right? You think of Light Rail, which will open in early 2019. You think of the public realm. We've done the George Street Plaza, the York Street Plaza. I know you're passionate about those improvements. How do you see the next few years for the market?
I think you started that by saying, what opportunities do you see for the Byward Market?
Yeah.
I'd say you're an opportunity, and I mean that. You really have taken the reign. You've been a caretaker for this market. Apologies to my other friends who are in your seat for all these 38 years, but you've really taken a caretaker role more effectively than I've seen ever. And I think the Municipal Services Corporation, which you drove, is going to make a big difference here.
Well, the reference you're making, for those who are listening, is Ottawa Markets. Ottawa Markets is the old Ottawa, the city of Ottawa used to run the outdoor vending and the building. Now it's a non-for-profit called Ottawa Markets. It just started in January, and you're right that it's a startup, and it can really grow into something unique. We've seen what it's done in Montreal with Jean Talon Markets.
Yeah, we have to give them time. Any startup like this one, especially with the complexities of the market, they're going to need to do trial and error, and you've got to give them time. But you and council, with your leadership, took the handcuffs off management of the market so that they didn't have to consult 70 pages, I think it is, of rules as to what they could do and what they couldn't do. Yeah. They can now exercise the creativity that the market needs.
We've worked diligently to structure the opportunities for the Byward Market. There's really two fundamentals, one which is infrastructure improvement. We have two pilot projects right here, the George Street Plaza. We also have the York Street Plaza, which is known as the Ottawa Letters. This term going forward, there's a strong commitment in infrastructure renewal here in the Byward Market. We need to beautify it. We need to invest some dollars here to do it well. Also, the outdoor vending, which is our farmers, our artisan, our local businesses. For long, it was managed by the city. We transferred that to a non-for-profit organization, Ottawa Markets. As you heard from Grant, it's a new startup. We have to give them a chance to start. It was their first year. There's an opportunity to do it even stronger, to support them even stronger, and that's to ensure that every dollar spent by our farmers, our artisans, and the local businesses in the Byward building go right back into the zone. And to do that, we're committed to making this facility a municipal facility, which means that it would be tax exempt. So that going forward is one of our commitments that's very important in supporting local businesses right here in the Byward Market. Standing here on Montreal Road, there's a lot of opportunities. As you know, we're redoing the street next year, full infrastructure, as we've done on Rideau Street. But we're also bringing in, for the first time ever, as part of that infrastructure improvement, a community improvement plan. It's the city's tool to support local businesses. It's the economic development lens to really help bring local businesses into a corridor. It's a street that wants it. The community wants those businesses, coffee shops, different retails. Imagine having a running room, for example, along this corridor. It'd be so important. What it is it's a toolkit of initiatives, such as you can freeze your property tax if you have a new project for up to 10 years, so that you can really start up your business, you can do well, and it's the way for the city to help you thrive here on our main streets.